What is the entire value of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line? Let's find out today. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today I want to give a rough estimate of what the entire SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line would cost somebody if they bought every single figure today, or if they already have every figure, then what your collection could potentially be worth. We'll be starting it off with the very first figures in the line, like the 1.0 Super Saiyan Goku, Manga Piccolo, and the Manga Cell Saga Super Saiyan Gohan, to where they're currently at in the line today. And I believe their latest release is one I want to get, and that is the Dragon Ball GT Super Android 17. I'm not counting figures that are on pre-order at the moment. Some of you might know this and some may not, but we have well over 150 Dragon Ball figures in the line today, and I will count every release. I bet we are getting very close to 200 figures in the line or over, which I'm sure we will very soon. I'm not including reissues of the exact same figures since it is the same release constantly being reissued, like the 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta or the same raised on Earth Son Goku. I will also include every single exclusive, whether it's from San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, or an event exclusive, or even the Tamashii Nation's pop-up store exclusive. They will all be included. The only exclusive I could not find a price on with its value today is the Mexico exclusive Namek Goku, which the US did get the same release as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive in 2015. I tried my best with making sure I get every single figure and exclusive and get the price as close as possible as I can to what the entire figure collection is potentially worth. So it will be more of a rough estimate. Keep in mind that people can get figures for different types of prices, whether it's on Big Bad Toy Store, eBay, AmiAmi, or even from sellers on Facebook or Instagram. Depends what retailers are selling them for or what collectors are selling them for from their personal collections. And they can be new or used, so keep that in mind as well. What's going to be funny about this video is you're going to see how much money someone might possibly have in their collection with just their SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures alone. Because I know there are plenty of people who have just about every SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure, Star Blast Studios, or they're very close to having just about every figure in the line, and there's some collectors who do buy doubles, so their collection might even be worth double this final price I gathered. I can also guarantee the cost of this line will be close to buying a new decent car off the lot. I feel like this will possibly hit over 10 grand or maybe even 20 grand. If you want to guess how much you think everything will add up to, then feel free to say it in the comments now, and afterwards at the end of the video, you and all of us can see how close you got to the price of the line. If everything comes out to, let's say, $11,400 and you guessed 11,000, I would say you were pretty damn accurate with your guess. Anyway, enough of me going on, let's get into this video. And oh yeah, here's my guess on how much I think the collection is roughly worth. I'm gonna guess around $18,760. Champ did guess $25,000. I asked Starblast, but he hasn't responded yet. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so getting into it, before I give the rough full estimate, I'm gonna let you know how much like all the Goku figures cost together, all the Vegetas, and a few others like Broly, Frieza with Cooler and King Cold, and the androids and characters like that. So for all of the androids combined, if you have all the androids from 16 all the way up to 21, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, all the exclusives and everything, you roughly have around $1,715, which is a lot. That's about like 14 figures, I think, in total. So for all the Frieza figures, all the forms, King Cold, all the Cooler figures, in total, with all those, you would have $1,645. Now, if you have every Piccolo figure, all his figures really don't add up too much. I think he has, what does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Piccolo figures. Not counting the Diamond one, it technically didn't release it. I mean, I guess it kind of did, but I'm not counting it. So if you have all the Piccolos, you have about $455 worth of Piccolo figures. Now, for all the Trunks figures, from the Xeno, the Saiyan armor, all the futures, the super version of Trunks, in total you would have around $735. For all the Gohan figures, in total, if you have every Gohan figure, you have around $1,250. Now, this is one a lot of people probably want to know, and that is Broly. If you have every single Broly figure, from the exclusives to the Z versions and all the super versions, I think there's just one exclusive. I think there's 7 in total, 3 for Z and 4 for super. So all the Brolys combined, you have roughly, it could be more. $1,590. Could be close to 2,000 because a lot of the Z Brolys, the price of those figures are just up and down, all different crazy hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now for Vegeta, if you have every Vegeta figure, including the Great Ape, the Kid Diamond one, all his forms, exclusives, and everything, you have a little over $2,000. I came up with about $2,095. Now, for the big one here, the character who has the most figures, I included his little food set as well. So if you have all of these here, you have around close to $4,000 worth of all the Gokus. So you have around $3,775. So a lot of these figures, if you have all of them, not every figure in the line, but like all the Gokus or all the Vegetas, you have a nice chunk of money. Now, let's get into what everyone has been patiently waiting for. I am 99% sure I got every single figure. I might have missed one or two. And like I said in the beginning, I couldn't find how much the Mexico exclusive Goku was going for. I remember years ago it was going for like a few grand, and then it went, or it was going for like a few hundred, and I think it went up to like a grand or something. It was like going all over the place. But like I said, the US, I think later that year in San Diego Comic-Con, we did get the same figure, but a US exclusive version of it. People just got the Mexico exclusive because it had a different looking stylized box. So now, in total, roughly, can I get a drum roll, please? The entire SH Figuarts Dragon Ball collection's value or worth is about $21,235.
Oh
You know,
my
give or
God.
take. Could be a little higher, could be a little lower, but yeah, it's over 20 grand. Like I said, you can pretty much, if you have every figure in this line and sold it, you could pretty much buy like a Toyota Corolla pretty much with all the money. That's how much an SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure line collection is worth. And then think of the people who have doubles or even triples of these figures in their collection as well. That's insane. So double that. So if someone has a duplicate of each figure in the line, then their collection is worth over $42,000. That is insane. So, alrighty, there you have it. A rough estimate of what a collector's SH Figuarts Dragon Ball collection is potentially worth. Like I said, it is a rough estimate because people can pay different prices because you're not always pre-ordering or you buy from other collectors where you do get better deals most of the time, or you get them off eBay or AmiAmi or Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, retailers like that. That's why it's a rough estimate. Anyway, that is my video. Be sure to let me and the others know in the comments what your guess was in the beginning of the video on how much you thought the entire collection is roughly worth and how close you were to that number. My guess, as I mentioned earlier, was $18,760. I was off by like 3 or 4 grand, so I was actually pretty close. Champ was pretty close as well, guessing 25,000. So now you know how close or far I was from guessing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will also see you guys later.
We shall start with revenge.
I am the knight. Gonna change the future.